Now,
the V cut. I want the V cut.
Ooh.
I get the V cut. I can literally just stop doing whatever I'm doing and just walk around like that.
This conversation is bringing me back to what I said to you the other day. I'm having an obsession with black men. Mm-hmm. Obsession. I can't get on TikTok no more. I don't scroll no more because
you follow men. Or your algorithm fucked up.
Every other page is a fine ass black man.
You know what? Your algorithm all fucked. You know what? If you was on Instagram, I like to see your explore page.
Honestly, because some of my explore page is fat asses. I'm not gonna front. But
when do you know the words of the song? Huh?
We're not reliving this. We're not reliving this. Thank you. Do it. Living my life like it's golden. I don't know why that song's in my head right now.
Is your life golden right now?
Is it? You know what? Yeah, it is. A little bit. I saw on the Eggs and Grits podcast, shout out to them. Somebody said black people make poverty look amazing, fun, innovative, doable.
Like prison?
Them niggas in prison do make it seem like it is fun, and I ain't gonna lie.
Pretty sure they do begin.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure. Not the R word. I'm pretty sure they do begin taking.
Ooh, boy.
But they do other stuff to not to mask all that, you know.
Wait.
They gotta compartmentalize.
Yeah. But they said black people make it look fun. Like that's why this is aesthetic for everybody. Like doing poor shit, being poor, people like to take on that as an aesthetic, and they was not lying. Like honestly, the hood life status is not rich life. It's hood life. It's poverty half the time, you know? That's the shit that they be trying to emulate. I know big words.
I don't think like emulate is the correct word for emulating poverty. They like looking hood rich. Hood rich is different.
Still not rich. You still poor.
Oh no. Hood rich could be taken in many forms. Mm-hmm. But I think the hood rich that we're talking about is like drug dealers.
Oh yeah,
that's what they like looking like.
But hell, a lot of these dealers out here is just as fucking poor as I am. They only making $40K a year off selling this shit. Like damn.
Excuse me. What you choose to do with your 24 hours is different. You want?
I make my $50K at work, and you make your $50K at work.
Hustling.
You do what you do, hey. I ain't mad at you. Except you ain't got to pay. You worry about tax. That's the only difference.
Ooh, which is terrible.
They start taxing marijuana more
because everybody's going to digital, and now you using Apple Pay and Cash App.
Imagine a tariff on weed.
That's probably already happening in legalized dispensaries.
Oh, those, yeah. I'm talking about on the streets.
Maybe,
though.
Huh? No, they wouldn't dare do that.
I don't know.
No, they wouldn't dare do that.
The way the world goes up in pricing, weed also and drugs also fluctuate with pricing during the different things. Like during the pandemic, that's why weed was so cheap.
Excuse me.
We was cheap as hell because people weren't spending their money for at the stores and shit, so they had to drop prices on shit during that time. Things would happen, people didn't have to worry about student loan forgiveness or nothing because we just won't touching it. Niggas have money. I said it this morning. I said I wish the pandemic lasted a couple more years, low key.
I don't think so.
Jeez.
No.
I don't mind being. First of all, I didn't mind being inside. I really didn't. And the current job that I am now, this would have been a perfect job to do during COVID.
But the thing about it is, the world wouldn't have lasted because you see people were upset that they couldn't go to work.
I don't care about the world. I was talking about for me.
No, what I'm saying is you probably wouldn't have lasted as long either.
I mean, I was working, so.
So I'm talking about like at the time for work, because you know me, I was home a month, maybe not even that.
No, I don't say that in that sense of what was going on during that time. I'm saying I wish it was still pandemic time for how things were financially for me.
No, that's
For me, I didn't say for you, for me. Because a nigga had, during the pandemic time, my job at Badcock, home furniture, they didn't harsh my taxes that bad. They barely taxed my fucking bonuses at that time and my commission. And you know, I made a $3,000 check once.
I don't remember that.
I only made it once, but I made a $3,000 check once because they didn't have such hard taxes coming out of my shit, and they were barely taxing my bonus check on top of it. So because they couldn't, they knew niggas needed money during this time, and that's when I got my pay raise during that time frame too. So it's kind of like it worked out in that best favor. And then at the time, I was paying like $50 for a 7. I'm paying $70 now. Inflation is ridiculous. If I can have pandemic time prices with the pay I currently have, I'd be hood rich. I'd be hood rich.
Now that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the pandemic time was the best time for pricing, even for me. Like, I think the best time for pricing was when I was at my lowest. That's always going to be the thing I feel until I become a millionaire. That's really it, because if you look back at it now, when we was on South Elm Eugene, it was so hard to make a living. One, because of the situation we was in. Two, because rent for a 2-bedroom was $700, and to make that plus all the other utilities and whatnot was hard as fuck. Making $12 an hour on like $12 an hour is really chump change now. Back then it was just like still chump change, but it was more than what I was getting before. But once you live on your own and not live with your mama, $12 an hour ain't shit.
Oh yeah, no.
$12.55.
No, of course it doesn't feel like a lot then, but just for the time frame of itself. Pricing at that moment when the pandemic started, like 2020 year, because that's when I first started at Badcock too. I was making a shit ton of money from there. Cause we were staying at the Stone's Throws Away, and and we weren't even struggling for it while I was living there. Actually,
yeah, we were
not as bad as I'm living more check to check now because I have more money and more taxes than I did when I wasn't making as much. I still had a little something here and there.
No, I feel like it's the same.
Shoot. I said, once again, I paid $54.7, but I'm paying $70 right now. That's $20 extra.
Now things weren't as pricey during the pandemic.
That's
yeah,
what I said.
But what I'm saying is, it still feels the same, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying if I made the money I did now during that type of pricing, I'm cool.
But you didn't say that first. You said that halfway after that.
So my thing is, it was addressed. So why didn't we just leave with that point?
Do you go back and look at these episodes?
Yes.
No, you don't. Stop lying. Because you don't. Because you will see that this same thing happens to where you say something and then you add something later and then you try to base it off of that. It's like, no, it's two separate standpoints. Like, you just like, oh yeah, but if I had this money back then too, I'd really be hood rich. It was like, yeah, but you was talking about just price it alone. Then you said hood rich. There's 2 different points on it. I'm
just saying, I feel like I moved on from the first point when I made the second point. Is what I'm saying.
Wow, and I was talking.
I feel like that was a correction. When you made that, I said, okay, and I said, yeah, if I had the money now, then I was like, that should have been like, yeah, if we had the money now, living back in that moment would have been better. That's what I'm saying. I felt like I switched it up so we could move towards that part.
Okay, cool. But I was addressing one side, and I was going to start to the other side, and then you came in and interjected yourself. Well, that's why I was just saying. I was just like, no, I'm talking to 2 different sides too, because you crashed out on me. Saying you're not a crasher. You crashed out on me in that point because you raised your voice. You see what I'm saying? You gotta go back and look at these episodes, man. I'm telling you. You go back and look at these episodes, you'll hear it a little bit differently.
I hear you.
Or I could be wrong, but I think I got a leg.
Don't you always? When do you not?
I got 2, but you got 2 too.
I have 3.
At this, so we both have 3. Yours is just imaginary. Mine is actually real.
Mine's detachable.
Yours is imaginary. Mine is actually real.
It's not imaginary. It's real.
Oh, it's imaginary.
I imaginarily
not the real
can't
thing.
feel through it, but I got one.
It's not the real thing.
But it's one.
But it's not the real thing.
But it's not imaginary.
It don't do the same thing.
For me.
It don't do
for the other person.
It don't do the same thing at all.
For the other person, they be like, oh, it feel the same.
Can it shoot? All right then.
It can stroke.
Can it shoot?
It's stroke.
Does it have eggs that come with it?
I spit on her back.
And you see, very disrespectful.
That's what they be doing.
Disrespectful as fuck, boy.
That's what they be doing.
So you had somebody spit on your back before?
I know. I don't do that. Strap.
No.
I don't do that strap shit.
Have you had somebody spit on your back before?
Nah, I don't do
you
that.
You don't know that.
What you mean I don't know that?
You don't know that.
One, first of all, I went to a strap from one person and there was never no wetness there because I didn't.
You don't know that.
It's my back. You don't know somebody spit on your back?
I don't know.
Turn around.
Your back kind of big.
Turn. My shit.
All right, y'all. See y'all. That's the end of this week's episode. We'll see y'all later.
We literally had this talk in the car, and I said, "Don't say that," and you said, "Yeah, no, I won't say that." And here we are on motherfucking camera, and now you won't fucking say it.
I apologize.
Do you feel sorry how you been doing me?
In this instance, yes. I apologize.
Too late now, everybody. He said I'm a bit back. No, I should have been extra in that moment. I should have been extra dramatic. He said I was fat and black and ugly.
And then that's why I'll be like, you know what? I don't understand women. I don't. Because you took it too far.
It's on the same terms when you tell me no. So you just say don't give a fuck about me at all.
I didn't say that. And I seen a clip. I don't know what it's from. Plus, I don't know if it's AI or not. So, I seen where it's partially relevant. I seen where Ari Lennox has said she actually tried dating a woman, and she didn't know how to date a woman because she don't understand women. She said she don't even understand herself, which is partially the problem. She don't understand herself, but she also don't understand women because she feel like women are just like too hard to reach. So she can read men, she just can't read women. I was just like, and men were just flaring up in the comments. See, women are the problem. Women are the problem.
Oh.
Now, my takeaway is that yes, she's a woman that doesn't understand women, but she also don't understand herself. If you understand yourself, I feel like you understand somebody else.
Oh, see, I'm very understanding because I think men are like and women are like puzzles. You got the easy puzzle that don't come with like 8 pieces. That's men. I can put that together in 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then you got that shit that's 2,000, and there's a monochrome one. That's women.
Okay, so why is it so hard for you to understand men if men are 8 puzzle pieces?
No, I understand men. I don't fucking agree. Some of that shit is stupid as fuck. It's dumb as hell. I would like for y'all to acknowledge it in your community, but I understand why y'all do it.
We do. Well, I do. I see some other men too. Let's talk. Okay, so how about we dissect the in-betweens of everything? So let's not talk about the typical social media man. Let's talk about
average dude.
Yeah, average dude that you see in your day to day. Okay, instead of the men that you hear or see on social media visually, and I'll do the same for women. Okay, so I feel like women do be influenced by social media, but I also feel like there's women out there that don't be in tune with everything that they be saying on social media. Like, it takes some cues. Okay, I could kind of see that and I could kind of agree to that. But I think majority of women actually go for what they want to go for and look for dudes that have the ambition. I think it's in and out about when it comes to wanting somebody that's like already there at where they want to be at.
Yes.
or the women that don't mind, like, hey, you're working there and you're halfway there. You just need to meet that, and you feel like you need that extra push, and they're okay with that, but they have to push themselves, or sometimes they need support. So I feel like both of those are cool to have, but I think the disconnect comes where people want to talk about partnership. I don't think everybody understands partnership.
Oh no,
I think partnership is probably one of the things where it gets most construed at, and they try to put. I hate that they try to put a number on things. Like love is not a number. Love is just subjective.
Love can be a number though.
I don't think. And so how I feel about, I don't think love is a number. I think love can be a number, but I think love is subjective.
That's what I'm saying. Love can be a number. It's just
it's
you're willing to put up with.
It could be, it's that too, but I don't think there's a set calculation for it. I think when people put numbers to it, I think it's more so you're damaging yourself. Yes, you're narrowing your view, so you just gotta put all the other stuff out, which is fine. But I think it's more so like you don't know what's gonna come in this frame, and then you gotta start widening out a little bit, and then you don't know what comes in this, and then each time you gotta widen out a little bit. It's just like how I feel, because when I turn 35 and I don't have anybody, hey, white women, come holla at me. You know, that's just what it is. White women, like, do I see myself in the future with a white woman? Absolutely not. Okay, I love black women.
Absolutely.
But if it's not working out for me, then it's okay. Maybe I'll broaden my horizon. It's just like maybe at 33, let me try women with kids again. Maybe not. Or let me just skip that and be like, oh, okay, I'm 35. Maybe I can do a woman with kids and white women. I might just broaden that search.
She might already have a mulatto baby.
She might already. No, can she do that baby hair? That's another thing I saw.
That's real tea.
Can she do that? Can she do that baby hair? Because if I gotta go to hair school, if I gotta go to hair school, then I feel like, yeah, you know, I gotta take care of my kids. I don't know what kind of hair texture they're gonna get, but obviously I think 8 times out of 10 they're gonna come up with a kinky hairstyle.
Depending on what type of Negro you are, yeah.
Look at this. I'm nappy. I'm a nappy boy. Shout out to T-Pain.
You're not actually nappy. Your roots are very soft. Not thin, but you have a very soft blend of hair. Because it took a while for your shit to lock up, remember? So it's only like this now because it's trained. But your actual natural at the root hair, it's soft.
I mean, think about this. People in Africa, before they were enslaved, had very beautiful, luxurious hair. They came over here. They weren't able to take care of their hair.
Yeah.
So that's a part of it. That's why I feel like if it's trained this way, who's to say my genes haven't already switched to this and to be able to pass on?
I don't think your genes switch over time.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Can I say they do?
That's natural selection, baby.
I'm just joking.
I
know a Punnett square. I'm over here just acting like I'm stupid.
Well, you make it harder.
What's that face for?
What?
No, what was that face for? No. I'm looking right at you. I saw the face. Huh?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't even know.
You don't know what the face was for?
I didn't even make a face. I didn't know I made a face.
You didn't know you made a face?
No.
What were you thinking?
I was about to say, I was like, you're making it hard for other niggas out here by saying that, playing stupid. And you're making everybody get all heated and shit.
So everybody, I gotta be the sole black person that's the speak for the whole generation.
Somebody gotta do it.
Nah.
Somebody.
Let me tell you, that preacher said I was gonna be a preacher one day. It ain't me. Maybe in different forms.
Hey, close them doors.
But let me tell you right now, I don't think I'll be a pastor. Now, if we look back on this in 10 years from now, I'm a pastor. That's different. Okay?
Tyler.
Things obviously changed from there. Tyler, and I will address it then too.
If you ever became a pastor, you gotta tell you all your secrets in life.
Nah, because I feel like the requirements to be a pastor, I gotta smoke crack or sell crack.
Oh damn! Sell it. I don't want you to smoke it.
No, because it's one of the two or both.
And you gonna start. Hey, if you smoke crack, you gonna be one of them loud preachers. Do all the hooping and hollering and shit.
I feel like they all do that though.
Some gonna be calm.
I don't like a calm pastor though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, I don't know if my pastor smoked crack, and I ain't trying to put that on him. He a man of God. I think he's always been a man of God. So he loud, but sorry.
Yeah. So to come back to it, I think partnership should be more so as a team. I think people forget that. If we're partners, we're a team, just like us. Mm-hmm. We're a team. We're a small team. We're a team.
We're a team.
Why you gotta be weird about it? Why you doing like this?
Yeah, that's just,
why you don't want to just? No.
See. Nobody hit my hand away.
No, I did.
Yeah. Now that was caught on camera.
Oh, your face was too. So now what?
Now we both in the wrong. Truce. Okay.
All right.
You know, it's funny. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I said, people may, but to tie it all back with men. Wait, did you finish your point?
Yeah.
Okay. For men, you're right. Because, you know, social media be 6 puzzle pieces. Regular men be 10. Yeah, come on.
Do you feel like it's easier to read, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's because every man I've ever talked to in my life has the same spiel. I say what I want, I do what I want, and everybody gonna tell me about it. Mm-hmm. And that's literally 9 out of 10 men. Whatever come out of your mouth, I believe it. Mm-hmm. Even your lies, because they tell your truths. I believe it. Mm-hmm. Everything they say is very just... They say, oh, we're playing games. No, women play games.
Men play games too.
They're easy games.
Okay.
It's not like you going intricate in the world. Like, let's be real. Cheating is base. That's no longer like a... He cheated. I'm like, you cheated? Go with that bitch. I'm not mad. It's not a baseline of stupidity now.
Okay. There
are some things y'all do that's like men cheat. Then the woman find out 9 times 10 y'all got 2 reactions. Mm-hmm. Either you gonna hoop, holler, and snot and cry. Okay. Or you gonna be like, yeah, I did it. Oh, I'm sorry, 3. I ain't do that shit.
Oh, that's actually
denial.
Like that's actually like 5 or 6. You said hoop, holler,
no,
snot, and
cry. That's one. That's one. That baby come back. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to do it. And then there's the baby come back. Then there's the yeah, I did it.
And what?
Yep.
What you gonna do about it?
And then there's one. That ain't me.
Hell no, I ain't that shit.
It's you in the picture.
This is 4K. How did they catch you in 4K?
You got the same outfit on.
You got this. You wore it. You did this shit today.
The question is, can you get me off?
Yeah, I get you off. All right, that's all.
That's all that matters. Like, there's only 3 things with that. But it's easily determined when I first meet you what type of nigga you are. It's easily determined.
All right, so what's my puzzle piece then?
What's you? Mm-hmm. Oh, we know yours is denial.
No. My puzzle piece. How many puzzles? Yeah.
Oh, for you personally?
Yeah. You out here exposing how I cheat. I don't even cheat anymore, but that's what I did do.
When did you cheat?
That's what I did do.
I'm about to look at me being a friend to you. Because if that was like playing like a cheat, you cheated.
I could have swore I talked about this while I was in high school. I did that shit.
Oh yeah. But if any girl came to me and said, Tyler cheated, not my Tyler. He would never.
Appreciate you.
Me. Bitch, you caught. You is caught, bitch.
Do not text me that. No, do not text me that.
Why?
Yeah, call me.
Oh, I'm like, bitch.
Because you can't text it because it'll be in the text messages. The bitch might try to go through my phone.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you can't text me that. Yeah.
Hey, bitch. Either find your... Hey, somebody online, this is random, said instead of going back home after he cheated on his girl, he just went ahead and committed himself to the hospital. He needed an excuse. I said, hey, that's a good...
Need an alibi.
That's a great alibi. Until they say it was shit, nothing wrong with you. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you're a little intricate nigga.
So what's my puzzle piece?
I'll give you the 300 to 400.
300 to 400? God damn.
But you're also one of the most understanding people I know. You talk to all walks of people. Mm-hmm. You have a lot of different people, and so it makes you worldly. And
somewhat.
You got you talk to a lot of women. Like, you have a lot of women around you in your family and your friendships and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So you have the most understanding I can think of in a man of a woman. Mm-hmm. So your view, even because when we talk to other men, like not I'm gonna just exclude white men in this situation. Other niggas, when we have a conversation with other niggas, their mindset about shit that women do be like, fuck that bitch. And you be like, well, you did do wrong. And it's always fuck that bitch. But you were wrong. Like, you know how to be.
Yeah, it's always gonna be fuck them bitches.
Yeah, it's always fuck that bitch. But you can at least admit you take accountability. And that's something a lot of niggas don't do.
Women don't do that either.
I'm not here to advocate for them.
I'm just saying.
See, I'm in between, so I'm good.
I feel. You done with your points? Mm-hmm. 300 to 400 isn't bad, but I think accountability is one of the things that both sides need to take piece of. Yeah. I do see that a lot. They say women don't take accountability, but men don't either, especially in your past situations with shit.
Yeah, I don't take accountability. I'm honest.
I know you don't. I'm talking about the other niggas you mess with too.
Oh yeah,
don't take accountability.
Oh yeah, we just two ain't shit niggas.
Absolutely. just rocking it out, thugging it out together.
I do take it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm joking. I do take accountability.
This nigga is not joking. I will tell you that right now.
I do take accountability.
But sometimes you don't.
But there's some times where I'm just not. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If I'm not about to take accountability for shit they're not bringing up, that's different. Now they be like, "Hey, did you do this?" I'm like, "Yeah," but I like you, or I loved you, or whatever. But I'm not taking accountability for shit that the world don't know about. So, T.
No, I got you. Dang, what was my talking point?
That both sides should take accountability.
Yeah. I feel like there was something else I had to say though. What was it? Oh man. What was it? Either way, huh?
No, I was just trying to think for you.
Oh, either way though. Just falling in for in between. What else is there? I think also like viewpoints on how to take care of a household be one of the things that should be make or break. It should, but it also that's what I want to talk about. Ooh. So D asked me a really great question. I think I touched on it with you earlier this week. She asked me, how do I feel about men's point of view when it comes to women, as far as like what a man wants in a woman? And I was just like, I have two responses. Like the first response is that I think that men what men want and look for, they want a woman to cook, clean, have sex with, and shut the fuck up.
Yep.
The 4 main points, right? Cool. All right. You can get that. But they call that like a submissive woman right there, right? A submissive woman is going to listen and follow her man no matter what, okay? That's what you want? Cool. I don't think it's realistic. There can be women that's like that, but I don't think it's too realistic. I think that comes with a price, and the price has a number, and that number is you got money, and she doesn't have that much money. So he's supposed to do all the heavy lifting when it comes financial, and she just there.
Cause I'm only being submissive for a rich nigga. I'm gonna be real with you.
I think that's subjective for you. I don't think so. So I think you be submissive for somebody that fits your criteria.
Yeah. And I'm just saying he ain't broke.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's somewhat a numbers thing, what you said earlier. Like, it can be numbers, but also at the same time too, it's like, just an amalgamation.
I can love you. We said it the other day between each other when I called you Friday. I said, realizing the nigga that I need to be with is somebody I do not like. I'm not attracted to. He wasn't the first pick, and I hate for it to be that way. But we both know my judgment of niggas is not.
Now the way you're describing it is like. You look back on this. If you used to be with somebody in the future, right, which you are, your man will look back at this and be like, she said this? So imagine your man being picked by you, right? And then he was just like, so I wasn't number one? And he gonna feel offended. You know, that's a real soft thing. Yeah. That's a real sensitive thing about that.
I honestly, but the thing about it is, the case in judgment a lot of people say is that to be with somebody and it actually be successful between a man and a woman, that man gotta like you more. So, and I understand that now, because when I was man be like, "Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you." When that man saying I love you, he ain't doing shit for you. He ain't going out his way. He not making sure. He not waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning just to make sure that he get to hear you say good morning. Like there's certain things that a man who really loves you are going to do because it benefits himself, not anything else.
Okay.
So that man that I think is gonna love me more than I love him, I don't think he would have been my first choice.
I understand that. I think in your experience, that's what it is. So in your experience, you found men that liked you less than what you have liked them. So it feels like the man has to like you more. I feel like that might be just in a consensus of women that agree with that. Because a lot of different flavors. So with that, I feel like what it is you need reciprocity. It doesn't matter who likes who more or whatnot. So if it ends up he likes you more, cool, or you love him more, cool. Whatever it is, I think the reciprocity just has to be there in general.
You're right. But that's honestly some things that I've heard from older people. This ain't like me just coming up saying that. I've heard this from old people. That date husbands love them more than they love, because that's how it needs to be for it to be standing and working out. Like, because we see the world in black and white. Let's be real. We think men are the providers and the women are supposed to stay home and take care of the children. That's really standard point to a lot of relationships in this world. Okay. The only way that's going to happen is that he loves you enough to take care of all your bills. He loves you enough to do all these things for you. And he's doing it for his own benefit, not because you want it. That's a man who loves you more than him. Because you can love him a lot, but he got to be like a one-up from you. That's how those type of relationships happen to stay good or in the course and actually like don't end in divorce. Because a lot of times when a woman love a man more, what do we always see? That man beating on her. That man ain't providing for real. He's probably a cheater. Because ain't no man who love you equally to you is doing these type of things. And I feel like it's on the flip side to say on some men, not all. Some men, there are women who do love you more, but a lot of men take advantage of that. Oh, she loved me more. She said I could sit out of work for a couple more weeks because, I ain't had no job because she got the money to do it. But then you turn around and sit out for 6 months. It's like there are men who will do it to make it better, but that's because he has a love more for her than she even has for him. That's typically how that is.
And I still think it's a reciprocity thing, because me being a modern traditional hybrid and how I think about it, I think, yes, I do want to do these things to provide for my woman. And if she doesn't want to work, she doesn't have to, if I have the funds for it. But then at the same time, too, I want a woman that's ambitious. I want a woman that be able to have something for herself instead of depending on me. I want somebody that could be independent. The whole, I'm not a need, I'm a want. But I feel like at the same time, too, I have to be a need in her life. Like, she needs me to be her lover. That's what it is. So I feel like it's just a reciprocity thing. Whether I love her more or not, it's just the fact that I have to show that I love her just as much as she loves me, or whatever the case may be. So I get that in most like scenarios that you will see. Like, let's get out of Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry he the one that fucks up a lot of shit that showcases that. So in older times, or the older generation, yes, the man that provides more and show care for more, like he took the woman out the situation, the savior man took the woman out the situation, showed her a better life. It was just like, yeah, it seemed like he loved her a lot more. Flowers, bills paid, trips, gifts, etc. I get that. It can seem like the way because that's what a traditional man should do. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like as the traditional man is doing these things, the woman's also keeping the house good for him. Cleaning, cooking, do all that stuff, having sex really well, all that stuff. So I feel like there's reciprocity that happens with that in tandem.
I think what it is that you're trying to separate these two things, but I think they're almost synopsis. Say the word. Say the word.
No, you gotta
say the word.
Sound it out.
I ain't got it. Come on, say it.
Simultaneous? Is that what you're looking for?
Sure.
Or is not? Or are you talking about synonymous?
Synonymous. There we go.
Okay.
I think they're that, because I don't think that it's taking away to say. I think you're looking at it a literal term, and I think you gotta look at it as how a wise old tale, kind of shit, saying that a man gotta love you more, not saying he gotta pull his heart out of his chest and hand it to you like physically. I think the mindset is exactly the same. I'm doing nothing financial for you. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing much for you. If like you said, we're looking at it as a general term. A submissive woman is not doing much for that man other than things that are done in the home. Let's just be real. We just put it in that perspective. Not saying that's all that we do, but that's just like dominant man, submissive woman. These are how they're always told. Mine is Tyler Perry, because you know that man gets up at 8 o'clock in the morning, goes to work for 8 hours a day, comes home, and then still has to do stuff for the woman. I gotta take her out. I gotta do this. I gotta buy her that. I gotta do blah, blah, blah. All this other shit. I think the idea is the exact same. That man is getting up and loving you every day enough to go out and do these things while all you do is sit at home. You take care of my children. You're making sure that things are good at the house. You're keeping the books for the business, and you're doing all these things. But I'm actually like, I'm the go-getter, because that's general relationships. Most relationships is when a man. When's the last time y'all see? I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but like, when's the last time you see online? And I'm bringing online in a picture because it actually means something. Where women are really actually taking these men out, and I mean like fully. How many do you see where women are willing to take care of a man and it actually not be a problem? It's not often. It's not. It's actually damn near rare. Cause there be bitches out here like. I don't want to say no names. I don't be knowing none of these celebrity people. What's Jada Waiter's sister name? The one that got that baby with the homeboy. The 600 yellow BZ 75. I don't know these people's name. So I said I don't know these people. But she's mad at her baby daddy. Cause he was like, oh, he don't come pick up the kid. He don't do this, do all of that. That's that mindset with women. He's supposed to come here and take care of, do this and this and that. That man don't love you enough. Because if he was a real man, he would have stayed. He would have made his bed up in that household. He would have been a true father to them kids. Like, men back then, once you knock up a bit, like, it's like, I think they're just the same. I don't think they're different. I think that it's more like, I'm saying the wise tale version of what you're saying. If I'm just saying like, the old heads say this, but we really mean this is how you break it down. That's really essentially what I'm saying. It's just, I've always heard that's the way that people say it, is that man gotta love you more. Cause he's the one doing all the stuff in the household. He's taking all on dates. He's taking me to go do stuff. He's buying me. I'm not spending my salary to get you a fucking ring for your engagement.
So what we classifying love as? The emotion or the act that we're talking about love here?
I think it's still, I think it's like on the act wise. Emotion can be emotion. Like love is definitely there. But like when we're talking about the act of things, that man technically does have to love you more for that relationship to really work out.
So in that sense, is more of a showcase of love languages then. That because if it's the acts of service, then that's what it is, instead of it being the actual emotion. Because we talk about actual emotion, then it comes that's where the reciprocity comes in. But the actual act of service or the act of doing things to showcase it, then yeah.
But showcasing,
that's the traditional sense of doing so.
But what we know has not been the standard of showcase, being that the same thing as that emotional standpoint. We know that to be almost the same for a lot of people. I don't think most people, I'm not separating emotional love and financial love and dislove into different categories. I don't think it's never a category. Love is a centered thing. They all are a part of this one big thing. Like, I don't separate, oh, well, he loves me financially, but he don't love me emotionally. I'm gonna keep fucking him. Or doing this or doing that.
Yeah, but that's what we see these days. But what I was saying, what we're talking about is just pretty much the same thing. But I was just saying that I was confused on whether you meant like the actual emotion or the act. So if that's the case, then like, yes, I agree with that. But as far as the emotion, which I feel like the emotion is more also
it's
encompassing. It's more so encompassing. That's why I say I feel like it's a reciprocity thing. That's what I was saying. So we was on two different pages on that. That's what I was saying.
You see, I don't ever categorize love to be like, what part of love are we talking about? Because that is like, if it's just love itself, it's all included into that umbrella term. So when you break it down, like with this, like my thing is that when you're looking at a relationship, it's never a breakdown of that shit. Like it's not like, well, he's not emotionally available, but he has this. Like we see that as like that's never love. If it's not both, it's not love. So it's just like when you separate them, well, if it's just an emotional thing, then it causes that reaction to be reciprocation. Then it's just like, well, there's a lot of people in the world who the reciprocation don't even be there, but the love and an emotional bond is there, and they stay together, and it's always not great. So you always hear those back and forth. Like if you separate it, it's not love anymore. It's just emotions, act, this, that. For me.
That's why it's called love languages, though.
Love languages aren't separate, though. Is what I'm saying. It's still the umbrella of a love language.
Yes.
But if they're, say, like, okay, emotion, like, okay, we say acts of service. We say this person likes physical touch. This is like this and that. That doesn't, to say, a love language is just saying what you like. That's not stating that that's how the love is structured. Like, it's just what you like. Is what I...
Well, yes. I get we agree or the love is all encompassing, but then there's an umbrella. For it to be an umbrella, there has to be parts of it is what I'm saying too. It's just like having, how can I say? It's just like, yeah, you don't get $1 million in the form of a dollar bill, right? So if you have $1 million in the form of a dollar bill, it's like, okay, I need hundreds and $1,000 bills. If these $1,000 bills existed, it all falls under that. It's still under the umbrella of money. Is what I'm saying. It's like currency. Like what types of currency it is. You got USD, you got yen, you got this. That's what I'm saying. It's still money regardless. That's what I'm saying. It's still different forms of reciprocity. Not saying that it's still not all love, but it's the subject of there's different parts to it. That's all it is. That's why you have 5 different love languages. And then some people, nowadays I think people try to add their own different love languages in it. Like video games, that's a love language to me. But that could be put under as quality time as well too. So you still got a folder of things. So if there's folders, the drawers just designated as love, and then you got folders in between that shit when you pull it out. It's still love.
Okay.
But to get back to what I was trying to say about the text messaging between me and D, she asked me how I felt about men, and the interest in women. So I told her I got 2 answers, and the first answer was I was like, men like all these different things that I listed earlier, which was they want women to cook, clean, have sex with, and shut the fuck up, and cool. But I feel like that's say they create a submissive woman, but with that, I feel like that they only should fit in these categories and they can't do anything else, which is why I said I feel like a woman could be more than that. And so I told her that I feel like it's more so submissiveness over subjugation. And I feel like when people or men that you see online, they'll think about submissiveness is this, just servitude and whatnot. But you think about just servitude only, it sounds just like subjugation. Mm-hmm. And since it sounds just like subjugation, you want your woman to do all this and the third. Well, what was Aunt Mamie doing back in the 1700s with massa? It sounds like subjugation to me because you can only do these things, and it's like cool. That's what they thought a woman was back in the day until women's suffrage happened. When men had to go to war, and woman was the only one there to drive the buses, to work the factories, to do everything outside the home instead of taking care of the home, or plus taking care of the home, I should say. This is where it all came into play. That women are just more than just homemakers. So with that, I feel as if they want a woman that's subjugated rather than being submissive. And people could intertwine that however they feel, but I feel like what they say online, it just sounds more like subjugation underlined rather than submissiveness. Submissiveness is a choice. Mm-hmm. Submissiveness is like a woman that wants to obviously submit to you, but do all these things for you and make sure you're the leader, but she has to make sure you're the leader that you are. You are the one that she could follow, and proven time and time again. You keep them above water, and when you go below water, you can rise back up. Mm-hmm. And that's the support you need right there. So that's where it becomes a team effort. And I feel like some women don't think that think submissiveness is just like you're supposed to be above water, and when you hit below water, it ain't coming back, or I'm not helping you get above water.
And you gotta do your part.
Right?
I said you gotta do your part.
Yeah, you do. I feel like everybody has a part to play, which is why I said partnership is teamwork and teammates. You can't just get there by yourself sometimes. Sometimes you do need that extra leg up, whether it be emotional, financial, or whatever it may be that's all encompassing that comes with marriage and love. So I told her that on my point of view is that I need my woman to stand alone on her own. And then I come into the picture, we just add more to each other's shit. That's why I feel like I'm the hybrid of traditional and modern, because
I thought you said you wanted her to take care of you.
I would like for it to happen. I'm not saying I don't. I would like to be a house husband. That's one of a alternate reality, Tyler. Because honestly, what's happening now, it ain't happening. If it does happen, I'm gonna be a happy ass nigga.
Tracy Ellis Ross?
Please. Okay? Please. It would I could definitely be a great house husband. It's 4 to close the day. But I cooked yesterday.
Hey, and listen, if y'all need a house husband, just make sure I get a plate.
I cooked yesterday, 4 to close the day. I cleaned. I still gotta do some cleaning or whatever. I did some.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I'm submissive to this friendship, though. You are the dominant one in this friendship.
Man, you gay as hell. What? You got a third leg, and you talk about me having a third leg. That's gay as hell. Don't stick your tongue out at me, nigga. That's gay as hell.
I flip flop right now.
Y'all MBs, bro. Y'all MBs do what y'all want. Y'all do what y'all want. I swear. Between the MBs and TSs, y'all do what y'all want. Cool, whatever. Live your life. But I feel as though that in current time, not all to the timeline, Tyler, I need a woman that can stand alone and I can stand where we add to each other and just like, boom, that's it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's most men that I come across like in a daily life. Like what I see at work, some of my male coworkers, that's what they're doing. They have a partnership with their wife or wife to be. It's nothing like in between. Like one coworker, they both go pick up the kids. They both do this. They both get food. They both cook. They both cater to each other. They both do vacations with their families or do whatever. Like it's a teamwork thing. They call each other like, hey, you gonna do this? Okay, you got that? Cool. I'm gonna go do this then. I'll pick up the kids. I'll meet you at the airport to go do this. We about to go do that.
That is beautiful that you get to see that at your job.
It's like it's a really good teamwork dynamic. And they know how to. It sounds like they know how to piggyback off each other's strengths and weaknesses. Mm-hmm, so if one do something right, the other one knows they have to fall back and do something else. Because if they got that, they got that. Because let's say you could cook, but the kids don't like your cooking. Not saying that you can't cook, but the kids don't like your cooking. They like
so I cook.
Mm-hmm. So that's what it'd be like. Okay, they like when they like
you do homework, then I cook.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So because of that, it's just like you got certain strong points.
See, I like that because see, I get to see from your job to my job.
Now you really work with. All right, you work with some dumbass niggas. I'm just gonna say that right now.
That's why I said it's so. When I say them puzzle pieces,
and I ain't gonna lie, you work with niggas.
Niggas.
You work with niggas.
Niggas.
I work with niggas too, but they niggas.
Niggas.
Like we black, but we know how to hold our own.
Y'all black men. Y'all can be black men.
And they just niggas.
Niggas.
Black men, niggas.
That's what I work with. Just wait. And I been thinking to myself, damn, I got a nigga who got a partnership but lied to himself. And I think it really. I'm not even gonna say that. I think it's that in his defense, I do think he take care of household, and the partnership is definitely there. He just don't want that because he saw everybody else talking about how they get to live free, and now he ain't free. So he looking out the window. He wasn't Ralph. I got a nigga that's turning tides. He about to come into a real partnership, and he said he on the line of I'm about to say fuck this shit, or I'm about to crash out. There's no other side right now. Then I got a nigga who ain't got nothing going on. Actually, we're actually one and the same, and that's why I fuck with him. And see, I understand his side because he like me. I just want to play my own side. Oops, sorry y'all. I just want to play my own side for a while. My partnership was, that's my partnership right now.
Oh, you the final form of hoeing. Once you a hoe, you go to God. That's their final form.
Okay.
They right. They right.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
But it's like that on both sides though. It's like how it's like about final form of a drug dealer, final form of a hood nigga is a pastor. That's really what it be.
Hey,
you go to God, you dedicate your life to God. It's the final form of a hood nigga. Final form of a hood nigga is a deacon or pastor.
Oh yeah.
And for hoes is a deaconess.
Or it's a youth pastor.
Ooh.
The youth pastors always have a troubled life.
They always got gunshot wounds. Why they always got gunshot wounds?
Oh no. Here's my thing. They always got a tattoo and
it's a gang tattoo.
Yes.
It's a gang tattoo.
Yeah,
youth pastor.
I got this back in '89. But I got the cross on the other side because it's showing you that I got reform.
Got the dog pound. Got the in prison tattoo. They got a tattoo of the cross that just got done traditional.
Oh, you know what they also have? They also have a crown as a cross as a tattoo. They always have a crown of thorns or some type of crown. They'd be like, "Yep."
Or a scripture, Bible scripture.
Oh, John 3:16. That's all they know.
My dad got Psalms. And Peter's on the other side, he got a cross.
Oh shit!
He got a cross, and it got a last name on it.
You know what? It's funny because whenever time I hear your dad talk, man, he do talk like somebody deacon. He be like, "I love you, and I want you to be somebody." I be like, "That's somebody deacon right there." That's what you need to tell your dad to get into church. That's what he need to do.
He is in the church.
Is he in stewardship?
He not in the church.
Oh no, he need to be in stewardship.
But he in the he one of the people that read the Bible. He watched church online. I think that's it. I think he go to church sometimes.
No, he need to be in there on Sunday with the white gloves. That's a reformed man right there.
Want to be an Ursher baby?
Oh baby, he start doing the little. Oh, let him know.
They don't even do that anymore at church.
You know what? These new age churches don't know nothing about them white glove ushers.
The last time they did that was I seen that was when I was in Chicago. I went to Brittany's church. They was doing that. I said, "Damn, that was the last time I had a
and that's
a
real
collection
church.
plate." Our church, we like, all right, bet.
And I don't know how to do that no more. The app tell me on Sunday, "Hey, do you want to pay your $10 to tithing?" Yes. Ka-ching. Gotta pay my $10.
Boy, let me talk about the modern churches.
Ooh.
What's the traditional churches?
They be like, text your amount to 87742 and say the church's name.
Which is crazy because I always hated the collection plate.
Me too.
Because people looking at how much money you put in there. They only putting $1 in there.
Have you ever seen First Sunday?
Yes.
When they pass the plate, he was getting ready to take that money up out of there. That'd be me. I'd be like, "Oh shit! Did somebody put 100 in that bitch?"
Oh, I never seen 100, but I seen a 50 in that bitch one time.
I'd be like, "Can I put my $1 down and then do like an exchange?"
I was like, damn, that 50 look mighty good. It crisp.
The first time I ever seen somebody get change at the collection plate, one time, they something like that had a 50, and then they took change out. I said, "I didn't know y'all could make change at this bitch. Hold on, I didn't know y'all had an
seen that before
exchange rate."
too.
I was like, "Wait." I thought you just put it in and it's done.
It's wild to see. You just like, whoa, I didn't know you could do that.
It put a 20, I'm gonna take a 10 out.
That's crazy.
I didn't know y'all could do that.
Right.
So can I take 2 10s out though? Can I do that?
Put a 20 down, take 2 10s. Stealing from God.
Hey, I'm going to the casino later. Let me get a couple of ones.
Stealing from God. Hey, you stealing from a church and you gambling with it, you going to hell.
Oh man.
You going to hell.
That's my favorite niggas in church too, gamblers. Yeah, I ain't had nothing. I spent my last dime at the slots, but then God see me. No, you ran out of quarters, baby. That's exactly what it is.
Hate them niggas, bro. But yeah, that was the last time I ever seen traditional plate collecting.
My favorite thing at church when I was growing up was when they used to walk around on Communion Sunday with the bread and the juice. You didn't have
You
to.
had to pull from the bread?
Yeah, you have. And then we had the crack. Oh, when they had got the crackers, the little square shits.
I never seen those.
Damn shit so fuck. Let me tell you how in my church, when that box, because you know they got a shelf life. So they was getting ready to expire. They was like, whoever want. Hey, me and my ex-best friend, we had a box.
What kind of crackers were they?
The dead ass. They're Jesus crackers. Like they're Christian related. I'm about to show you.
What?
Hold on. Cause see now, hold up.
So you can sell anything. You know what? If it's got religion on, you might be able to sell anything. Like I be seeing more and more now. I see religious clothing be popular more and more now than before. Which I ain't gonna lie. That religious clothing be fire.
There you go.
Let me see this.
See, they're for church. And they got other brands. If you go back out, there's other brands.
Communion bread.
Yes.
Why these look like these are square crackers exactly?
Yes. Them shits is good.
They like generic Cheez-Its.
Yes. No flavored Cheez-Its. That's what they is.
These, you know what a blank is, right?
Uh-huh.
They like blank shirts.
Yep.
They look like, just like a blank.
Hey, but they was a little salty though. They had a little salt on them.
Oh, let me see the other ones. What the fuck?
I'm telling. So they used to come in a box, and if they, they got shelf life, they be like, anybody want them? Hey, I tore them bitches up.
This is crazy. Oh look, they go to styrofoam cracker. I see.
I don't like them.
It's a wheat wafer. That shit do not taste like wheat.
I thought it was a soy product for the longest time.
It just tastes like styrofoam.
Yeah, I don't like it either way. I don't like see that the old school. We had them, and then they pour real Welch's.
That's probably the best part right there. Let me get more of that blood. Let me get more of Jesus' blood
and
real quick.
When Mama used to work at the white church, the Catholic church, you need to go up there and they actually had bread. Oh man, I just took a big piece by accident.
I think I had like, I remember pulling from the bread one time before. That's disgusting now that I think about it.
As I'm older now, I realize we shouldn't have been doing that. But the one part is I hate to admit it, but I did drink from the cup.
See, nah.
I don't know if that was just a cup or not.
They do that shit in Catholic churches, I think, too.
That's what I said. My mom worked at a Catholic church. She was in the daycare part in the back. So, but it was a girl that I knew, so I would go into the church house with her. But 9 times out of 10, I was in there with the daycare mom. But on community, she'd be like, "Come with me, we get bread." I'd be like, "There's bread?" And then you supposed to just get off a little piece. Hey, I ripped off a. I read that shit the fuck. Oh, I didn't care. Cause I didn't know no better. But hey, they was happy to do it.
Yeah, you've been this way for a long time, huh? Greedy. How you shot by that? That is greed.
That is not greedy. I ain't know no better.
Why was you greedy like that?
I thought it was just bread. Like, hey, here you want a piece of bread? It's monkey bread. I thought it was some type of shit. Low key though, it kind of was because it was pool party. It kind of was actually. Cause it had a little crisscross stitch at the top. I remember that shit. That shit was low. That was a good. Sorry, I'm talking about that shit was lit. I mean, shit. It was church. Church is fun. It was sometimes.
Hearing about these different church tales or church adventures that you used to have, it was just like it's really different growing up in a church rather than just having regular lifestyle.
I used to listen every Sunday. There's people in church when we was young. I say my like preteen to teenage years. They had to separate the boys and the girls because they were growing up. And girls getting
want to see
shapely
boys.
And the boys. Don't sit on the back of the bus with them boys either. So why they get the back of the fucking bus? I ain't never understood that.
Girls gotta be hawked. Girls gotta be hawked.
Man,
which is crazy enough. In my experience growing up, the girls were always faster.
Oh yeah.
The girls are always faster than the niggas because one, niggas be scared, and I was a scary nigga. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a scary nigga back in middle school, high school, for real.
Oh yeah,
I
wasn't trying no shit back in middle school.
I was not about it. So when shit happened, it was always a woman's advance that happened to me first. It was always a girl that came to me and just like, hey, we should do this.
My first real kiss, I advanced that. I ain't gonna lie.
See?
Yeah.
Because niggas don't know how to do that shit. Boys are just scared in general. Because one, you get told about how you should treat women a certain way. So it's hard to be very forward. And so just like even here in the game, even in middle school, the talk was just like, Man, I ain't no virgin. In middle school, you not a virgin? Like what? Like it's a wild thing to say, but we was worried about that back in middle school.
I never thought about how wild that was, but in middle school there were girls talking about something. Yeah, I had sex. Bitch, we're 12.
And we be lying. Be lying.
Through your teeth.
Because we don't want to get caught with that. Because all they're going to do is just point. Aha.
Now, in middle school, there's a very few hand select crazy things I ever did. I kissed a girl, my first girl in middle school. Shout out to you, Selena.
Did you initiate that?
It was a mutual thing. Because I was just now discovered. In middle school is when I discovered personally.
It's crazy how you could spot a gay and you're gay. When you're gay, y'all both spot a gay? Or spot each other as gay?
At the nail salon, I saw one today. I said, she was a stud. I said, she got to get black fingernail polish. Lo and behold, she was walking out right out there. I said, black fingernail polish. I know a stud when I see one.
Well, I was talking about you know how you see, I see on TV in movies where it's just like a gay man. We know him as a gay man, right? Openly gay. He see another man and talk to him and find out that he's gay. But there's no social cues or anything about it. And you just you could just spot it. It's like a telepathic thing.
I can see the switch from you trying to hold the switch back.
The gaydar be crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes the gaydar be it'd be like electromagnetic waves.
And pants. Pants tell a gay man anytime.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm spotted as a gay.
No, you don't wear gay man pants.
What's gay man pants? I wear flares.
That's not gay man pants.
It feel like it.
Okay, so suit pants is the ones that show the ankles.
Oh, they talk about like the crop?
Yeah, because I can tell you a little. Cause why you doing that?
A man want to wear crop pants?
There's cropped, and I'm talking about like not. I'm talking
capris.
About like, kind of, but not. But I don't know how to explain it. But they like the crop ones just show this part of your ankle. Them should be like right here, like they showing bare legatry right here. So I know I'm like, I can tell that.
The nigga might just be like growing too tall.
How tight your damn turtleneck is?
So if it's super tight.
Hey, if I see your nipples through it, and I really mean they poking.
What if I'm like The Rock back in the 90s?
I'm not gonna lie, that picture
or 80s. I think it was the
80s. That picture did look a little bit. And plus, we all know them big type niggas. A lot of them be. That's why them bodybuilders. You ain't gotta worry about me.
Oh yeah, them bodybuilders. I know they be part of it.
And they be chubby chasing.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I be chubby chasing too. I be chubby chasing. I ain't gonna lie, I be chubby chasing
for
too.
Bitches.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not for no otters or anything like that.
When we found out when he called him an otter, I said, Joe is.
Oh right. Oh, what's the other ones? Is there a bear?
Bear.
There's an otter, a bear, and something else.
I prefer a little twink.
Oh, there are those. But yeah, chubby women though, it's just like I'm just a slimmer nigga. That's all I want. I just like bigger features. That's all it is.
I love a nigga that want to touch his stomach and just grab it.
I never knew what love handles meant until I had to use them hoes.
Oh hell yeah!
When I had to use them hoes, I was like, I understand now.
I like a man like a little chubby.
When you gotta hit it and you gotta go like this.
Yep.
From the front.
This shit hurt a little bit sometimes.
But
especially got little nails.
Oh, true. I understand that. But you need to get that grip though. I
like a little bit of a chubby man too. I like a man with a little dad bod. I think it looks hotter than you having abs and shit. Like I like a little dad bod, but the abs, they still good.
Yeah, that's all I want. Just abs.
Don't take now
the V cut. I want the V cut.
Ooh,
I get the V cut. I can literally just stop doing whatever I'm doing and just walk around like that.
This conversation is bringing me back to what I said to you the other day. I'm having an obsession with black men. Mm-hmm. Obsession. I can't get on TikTok no more. I don't scroll no more because
you follow men. Or your algorithm fucked up.
Every other page is a foreign ass black man.
You know what? Your algorithm all fucked. You know what? If you was on Instagram, I like to see your explore page.
Honestly, because some of my explore page is fat asses. I'm not gonna front. But I like one like the other day, and then my whole entire explore was like, "Oh yeah, you like fat ass."
You like one, I'm telling you. You can't even look at one.
I looked at a Brazilian woman the other day. Then the other day it was just all Brazilian women. I was like, well, I'm not too mad about this. I'm gonna scroll through it, so might as well. That Indian lady, the Native American lady, the one that's real thick, everybody like. You showed her to me one time.
Hey, stop exposing me. What the fuck?
But you used this. You used
all
it.
right, I admit it. Yes, I showed you her before.
Yeah, she popped up one day. I liked 2 pictures. I was
God
like, oh.
knows, man.
I said, my shit was her, and then right up under it was some tribal dance that they was doing. I said, hey, y'all wild. Y'all wild as hell. It had like a Cherokee tribal dance. I said, hey.
Hey, that's my niggas right there. I'm like 116 Cherokee. That's my niggas.
I'm like that too. Yeah, keep the Native American coming, because some of them Native American women, and then the Maori women from New Zealand. For the longest time, they was popping up on my shit, and I know you don't like it, but you don't say you don't like it, but it's not your cup of tea. When they had them tribal fucking shits on their mouth, I want to kiss you in your mouth, girl.
I understand.
That shit's sexy.
I'm just not a fan of face tattoos. That's all it is.
That's just shit just really turns me the fuck on. I love when they got that real rugged. And I like when they be so rugged looking like they of earth. When they from like these other... I love other country women. When I look at African women, I like them deep backwood African women where they got all the chokers on, when they got all the jewelry, when they name is nothing that I can never fucking pronounce. Why them bitches be so fucking beautiful?
That's why I say Dr. Umar would never understand for real. When it come to... There's American white women.
But then there's Polish.
And Swedish. And
Holland.
I'm telling you, they different. They are completely different.
Why you stacked this way?
Cultured white women in other countries than America.
Oh, yeah.
Except for a select few.
Yeah.
Like Anne Hathaway.
Oh, good God.
Except for a select few like her.
And Reese Witherspoon.
Yes. We could name a few, but we're just not gonna do that.
I don't want to. It's still Black History Month for me.
Before I feel like Boondocks in this bitch again. Alaskan bitches. Asian bitches.
I do like Asian bitches.
We reserve the right to ask for white bitches.
Your homeboy from your old job, when he introduced us to Jane, because she's Japanese, I said she made me realize I kind of, if I had to choose an Asian woman, them Japanese women is beautiful.
If I was to choose a race outside of black women, I was trying to start with Native American women.
Native American women. Ooh. I don't want no Mexican woman, but let's go a little bit further. Them Guatemalans, the Chileans,
man, just
Ecuadorians.
Go to Colombia, give them $20. Get a penicillin shot after the fact, though.
And I ain't gonna front. Don't go to Thailand for anything else. But
I saw them trying to take this one white boy into one of their clubs. I was like, not them snatching people off the street,
but the naturally born women in Thailand though are still very beautiful. I could not. Cambodians. I ain't know Cambodians give off a little black. Like they got a little bit of.
You talking about the melanin on them?
I think they do. I think that's actually accurate. That I think there's like African descent in Cambodia, but them Cambodian women, I see you. Like listen, no, you can't say that thing about men though. Cause I like Korean men, black men.
Okay.
Well,
go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I was trying to say what other race of men I like. I do like white men. If you're Seth Rogen or Michael Cera,
nerdy white man.
Oh, good God! Just good. Robert Downey Jr. He black, so
somewhat.
In a particular time frame, he was black.
We all know about it. I mean, we all love Tropic Thunder. That's the only exception we have.
I thought it was
kind of
hot when he was in blackface. I'm not going to cap. He was kind of sexy. At first, I didn't know that's who it was. I said, that's a fine ass black man.
He like a Black Dynamite type of nigga, huh?
Ooh, what a good little afro. Ooh.
Okay, rate Don Cheadle in that movie.
Which one?
I forget the name of the movie.
Not Hotel Rwanda.
Oh, okay. Well, he was it was a comedy movie. He was a spy with the afro.
Oh, I thought he was kind of cute in that.
That's why I said rate him.
I said I give him like an 8. He was kind of cute. I like a. Ooh, you know my favorite aesthetic on men is 70s.
All right, John Washington, Black Klansman.
Ooh, fuck me.
Is that the answer?
Yes. Good God, he is so fine.
I do feel you on like natural hair looks.
I
like
love
women with afros from back then, where it like Beyonce and her fake ass afro.
Oh, when she was
Go
on,
Member.
Oh man.
Yeah.
When she popped out the water and then she pulled the shit back and then she said boom.
Pam Grier.
Oh.
Pam Grier with an afro was top tier to me.
Look. I just gotta cross my legs because
Pam Grier with an afro, top tier woman. Hey, it's always fuck Richard Pryor because he messed that up.
Oh, but he's fine too. But I'm gonna say something. Malcolm X, he might have turned me Muslim. I'm sorry. I would have started wearing whatever.
And I would bet a Black Panther off of Angela Davis.
Shit. Oh, Huey. What's his name? Newton. P. Newton. Oh man, just Samuel L. Jackson back in the day. Still now too. I ain't gonna front.
Hey, black people always fuck up that nigga name.
Stop.
You just did it right there. Black people always fuck up that nigga name no matter what. Samuel L. Jackson is what you said.
His name Samuel L. But he do got an L there.
But you skipped the first L.
Samuel L. Jackson.
It's Samuel, like Shamu. See?
Samuel, that's his name.
Samuel
so
L.
fine.
Jackson, like, no, that's not the nigga name.
So I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I think a lot of these older black men are real sexy. You know Denzel.
So what year do you think is your favorite black people? Like what decade or era is your favorite type of aesthetic on black
it's
people?
a hard choice between the 70s and the 90s fine niggas. Like Marlon Wayans, folded, omelet, chair, take me. Oh,
mine would be 90s and early 2000s.
Video
vixens in the early 2000s. They didn't need BBLs. They ain't needed huge titties. They was looking fine, just natural the way they are.
I rewatched Hot in Here music video. And that girl he was dancing with. I said, good God Almighty. Just beautiful. Ooh, and just to say, my favorite 90s nigga from the Steve Harvey show, Romeo.
He's your favorite?
R.I.P. to him, because he was sexy. Oh my God. That girl, and fuck that girl who set you up. I hope she rotting the hell.
I think so. Nia Long is definitely like up there. I think Regina Hall is up there too. Ooh. Regina Hall in the 90s, bad D. Super bad D.
Shitting me.
And then when she the crazy thing about growing up and realizing that she was the stripper, Candy, and Best Man, crazy, like full circle. I was like, oh, that's her?
Yeah, the naked.
Oh my goodness,
yeah, she get her naked. Ooh, Gabrielle Union too.
Gabrielle Union, she make a.
I like when they had a bump.
I like her when she was evil. They had. She played the perfect spiteful woman that all women hate. The one that take your man that you got to worry about. What's the
movie with her and Vivica A. Fox when she
could play that game?
Oh, was she had that ponytail, that red dress?
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. There's a lot of reasons why I watch stuff. Like, I'll tell you, I watch Basketball Wives and all that stuff for women. To Could Play That Game was always it for me, too.
Ooh.
I watched it for the women alone. Yes. Now, the comedy and the message behind it came second and third and fourth or whatever all that.
When I watched it when I was 45 and I realized it was spitting truth.
I looked at Vivica first.
Yeah.
Then I looked at Monique.
Oh.
Then I looked at Gabrielle.
Oh.
And then I looked at Wendy Raquel Robinson.
Oh, good.
And then I looked at their other friend. I forget her name, but she was she played the wood. I always forget her name, but she.
Was she had that short haircut?
In that order. That order.
This is why I got. And listen, you blocking my blessing to heaven right now, because I'm just over here talking about the Kukaki. I can't even.
That's
do
what
this.
I'm saying. Like, I feel like they all have I love 90s women for the fact that they could look regular and be the finest thing on screen.
The raw, natural look of women in the 90s.
Like Tyra Banks in the 2000s don't look like Tyra Banks on Fresh Prince.
Ooh, when she was younger.
Different.
And I love when they had that bump. You know, we back then, we didn't want to have our hair bump, but that little bump under.
When she was a tomboy on Fresh Prince, that was her peak.
The final season of Living Single and Queen Latifah, ooh, when she started being extra girly.
Oh yeah, because she had a man.
When she was with Scooter.
Yo, she had a man that was different.
Oh God, homeboy from Boys to Men, the short one with the glasses. He had a little. Ooh, I love back in the day when they just had that little mustache, nothing else. Ooh.
Love me some Aaliyah. Love me some Selena J-Lo. Only like Selena J-Lo. That's it.
None other J-Lo for me.
When she got with Diddy.
Oh, well, she was on In Living Color too, because she was good looking on there too.
Okay, I get you that. Who? Just 90s aesthetic on women, I think were the best. Because even then, I don't know her name, but I know her as Jody's mama from Baby Boy.
Good
when she
God.
was in House Party. When I figured that was her in House Party, I said, ooh, yeah,
honey.
yeah. They wanted her. Tisha Campbell. Sorry, you got outshined.
I'm not gonna cap. I kind of wanted her and Melvin to both have me.
Gay.
What? The way he was jumping her around that damn room.
I see why she chose him over Jody, and it's just like, hey, the way he was throwing it down on her, and she was just like, Melvin, you smoking weed? And he was just like, you grew this? And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, baby, and kissed her, and she was just like, so you see, when it was me, it was World War III. She thought by that time she was getting tossed around in that room. And it's like, you know what? I ain't even going to trip.
Is this worth to lose that man right there?
And he was like, it'll never happen again.
You right.
And in that moment, she was just like, calm.
Well, I'm about to go to the back with Melvin real quick.
He had her whipped. She was digmatized by that nigga.
Oh,
that's why. And that's why I aspire to be for my future girl.
I mean, I don't ever talk about him often, but when he was in South Central, Lorenz Tate. Good Jesus.
Y'all don't like short kings. Well, you do.
That's a don't.
You do.
Let me tell you.
When I find that nigga was shorter than me, I was like, oh, but y'all like this nigga?
Let me tell you something. To the women out here who say, I want a 6'6", I'm gonna tell you, a 5'3" man put me through the sheets. I said, no, he can't handle it. Oh no, he fucked me up. I was like, damn. I said, I ain't never. And the crazy thing is, when I met him, there's no cap. His charisma, I could not. Deadass, I got text message proof. I could not remember how tall he was. His charisma was so great. I couldn't remember how tall he was. I couldn't remember what he looked like. I just know how he talked to me in that moment. He centered in, zeroed in on me.
How tall are you?
5'3".
Hey, 5'3" niggas and below.
Well, wait. Now there is a height requirement to still ride the ride.
I'm sorry, y'all. She over here making up bullshit.
I don't know if I could be with somebody 4'11". That may not work for me. Now you I'll say 5'2" and up, because I can understand if you.
Damn, bitch, you
4'11" is
5'1". You ain't even let 5 feet. What about 5 feet? You ain't let 5 feet happen?
Cause that's here on me. Like I can see over your head.
Okay.
I don't see over your head.
You gonna see over their head at 5'2"?
No, cause I don't see. 5'2" is not here. You're still here to me. Like we can still almost see each other in the eye.
If you go like this, I see over your head. You gotta go like that.
I want to be like, if I stand straight up, just. I don't want to be able to be like, damn, I see clear land over.
All right, how about this? 5'8" under guys, y'all have a chance.
There we go.
Up until 5'2", whatever the fuck she said.
Yeah, like you get an inch below me, then I'm like, anything else is like, because I can't wear heels. It was a little nigga who's 5'3". I don't feel too bad about wearing heels with him. But like, you 4'11", I wear heels with you, and I know that they probably like, nah, put them fucking heels on.
Hey, put me in the Amazon position.
I don't know if you ever see the video of the Hispanic lady, and they're doing like a 20, like not 20, it's like one of those swipe ones or whatever, and they got up to each other, and she was like this tall, he was like this. She was like, oh, I think you're really cute. He had a Hispanic, a Latino accent and everything like that. She said, say something to me in Spanish, and he did it. He was like, what she say? She's like, can you pick me up? And she picked him up, and and held him for a second, and you just saw his body go limp for a moment.
I told you, 2 white people?
Yeah, his feet.
I seen that,
His
yeah.
feet went like this. You can't even see, but his feet just went for a second. I said, I know that man dreams about that day often.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Dark thought. The Snoo episode on Futurama got me. Muscle Mommy, Amazon. All right, we out of here. All right, guys, go ahead and take us out.
I'm not mad at that.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna end it right there.
Oh. Before we even get any further into my collection here. Has it been an hour? For real?
Them bitches really, yeah. I think it's been about an hour.
Oh, well. Bye, bitch. I'm just playing.
Ooh, but yeah, them Amazon women off that episode.
Oh, yeah.
That introduced that I like taller women. I was like, what the fuck? And they got a little muscle on. I don't mind. As long as you not know Brock Lesnar or anything like Cock Diesel.
You don't want no bitch to be like, come here and kiss mommy.
The WWE diva level is about as far as I go.
Oh, okay.
Like Jay Cargill or Bianca, cool.
You ain't gonna do like no Xena? Not Xena. What's her name?
Xena Warrior Princess?
Yeah. She was tall and she was kind of like, she wasn't like muscular though. She was tall.
Yeah, that's what I'm
big.
saying, but she not muscular. What I'm saying is like, as far as like they sculpted, like a WWE
so
diva.
you would
like,
do Xena.
Yeah, but she not really like burly. Like WWE divas, they got a little bit of burliness to them because they so defined.
Oh, you mean like Assassin's Creed homegirl?
Huh?
The homegirl from Assassin's Creed where they play the
Talk about Cassandra?
yeah.
I ain't play it like that, so I don't know. Plus, I
she
don't
was
remember her. I remember her, but WWE diva is like Jade. She got definition and tone, and then she got abs too. So it's just like God did work when He made her.
Okay, I was like, Cassandra must be like a bear and like for women.
I don't know. I didn't see that part.
No, I'm just saying in general because you know she was manly looking the whole time. So I was just like, she kind of gave bear a little bit for like
Now,
women.
what I wouldn't go for is Brienne from Game of Thrones. I would not go for her. She's not my type.
I understand. It's okay. I'll take it.
Cause to me, when she was like that, she looked more. She was a woman. You could tell she was a woman. But when I look at her, I see burliness.
No, when I see her in other things, when she was actually like dolled up, I was like, oh, I've never wanted to call somebody mommy before, but
When she was on Sandman, I saw burliness as the king of hell. I saw burliness. When I see her on Severance, halfway burliness.
yeah, she's getting in between on that one.
Yeah, but
I was like, when I see her on the red carpet and shit, when she got her makeup done and she looks real
I haven't
great.
seen that side of her.
Oh man, Stifler's mom is also not
Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, I just want her to just.
The bend and snap.
Ooh, I want her to tell me some shit like, I want a hot dog real bad. I'll go get it. I go get it.
Nah, she don't gotta go get it with me. Well, I don't gotta go get it for her.
Oh yeah,
I come equipped.
I'm put some buns around this shit.
She has the buns already.
That's a wild way to walk in the room. You said you want a hot dog? I hate a nigga if he ever did that shit to me. You said you want a hot dog. Buns, dead ass, a ballpark honey wheat bun around your shit.
And you know, some nasty ass woman out there has done that before. Ooh, I already know. I know you done it. All right.
No. I was gonna tell you something, but I don't know if you want to hear it. So,
well, you don't know if I want to hear it. What's it about?
Oh, I'll tell you then. I scrolled through Twitter because we know what that does, and I saw this girl. She was eating, and I thought it was like a regular mukbang. I'm sorry, I'm over here. She pulls out her breastises, and she had a Big Mac, and then she had some McDonald's dipping sauce. She said, on her chest, take the Big Mac, and and then she eat it. But then when she was finished, she had to clean up. She was just licking it all up. I don't know if it was outside of extra mac sauce. I said, yo.
Who's this sexy for? Niggas on 600-pound life? What the fuck?
You know, the funny thing is, people love to pay for that. They love to pay to watch them people do stuff like that.
No.
I saw a girl one time
That's
eat
so messy.
You know them giant pizzas, not like them doing like a large pizza here. Like I'm talking about them giant pizzas. They paid this woman like $250 or $300 right there to eat the whole pizza. She started putting two pieces together and made a sandwich. I was like, hey.
This bitch no ball. This bitch no ball.
I said, I ain't never. It made me might not want to eat ever again in my life. Anorexia might be my new favorite trait. Cause boy, them what you call them, foodies?
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we get back into kink shaming. All right, you guys. I don't want to go too deep into it before our whole podcast become a whole day of us kink shaming and hating on everybody for the day.
That's your favorite thing to do.
I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. But hold my hand while we sing us out. Yeah. Hey. I can't really do it the
I know
other
you
way.
can't.
Oh, so you wanted me to fail?
Yeah.
So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I said so long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now, until we meet. Wiki wiki.